Hi friends, it's Amy Frillici from the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio, and today I have a really cute card for you. It is a thank you card. The sentiment actually says thanks for the smile and everything else, which is kind of a neat sentiment, isn't it? Wouldn't you love to receive a card that had that sentiment on it? I think I would. Want to show you first of all, I always like to do that, kind of show you the products that we're using on this card. So let me do that. I'm going to actually scoot these guys out of the way so it's not distracting. The first thing I want to show you, this is on the Sale-a-Bration brochure, January 4 to March 31, 2017. This is the promotion that Stampin' Up! Does every year at the beginning of the year, where when you spend $50, you get to pick a free item out of the Sale-a-Bration catalog. And this is the item that we're using today is called the Inside the Lines Designer Series paper. If you can see that, so like I said, spend $50 and you could get this pack of paper for free. I'm actually going to show you the paper because you can kind of see it in here, but it comes with 12 sheets. You get 3 each of 4 different designs, and it's 12 by 12 cardstock. So I'm going to show you that first of all. You can see these pieces. This is the paper that we are using on our card with the bumblebees and then the pretty flowers. Then this next piece has the dragonflies on it with some more flowers. And then as well, and actually, oh, this is the first time I'm really noticing this, how it's kind of a medallion and then it works its way out. This could be one of those, I don't know, eye trick kind of things that, maybe you might spy something else in here. Very, very pretty and lots of detail. And then this is the last piece. It looks like a jungle to me. And then can you see there's a dragonfly up there as well. So those are the 4 different patterns of Designer Series paper. And then, like I said, you get 3 of each of those sheets. And then Stampin' Up! Did a really neat thing that they coordinated with product in our Occasions catalog. And this is on page 26 of the Occasions catalog, the Dragonfly Dreams stamp set. So it has those dragonflies that you saw in the paper, and then as well the bumblebees. And then those are the sentiments. There's one that says, "To a wonderful friend, you sure know how to make someone happy. Enjoy your special day." And then the one that we used on our card, "Thanks for the smile and everything else." And then, like they always love to do, they have a detailed Dragonfly Thinlits die set that of course coordinates perfectly. You can see how that's kind of grayed out there. The Framelits will die cut that image, and then again it'll say right down here, kind of in that teeny tiny little gray circle, coordinates with the detailed Dragonfly Thinlits on page 26, which is right here. And they do have them bundled together where you save 10% on the combined price of both of those items. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, here is the card that we're going to be making today. And I am going to start actually with my die cutting this time. I did pre-stamp my bumblebee on this paper. Our Whisper White paper, I know it's made to stamp with our black archival ink right on the paper and not smear, but I still think you want to give it a little bit of time before you put this on the Big Shot and start running it through. So I did pre-stamp that already. I am going to stamp the envelope because I don't like to have naked envelopes. Here's the coordinating envelope that I'll include with this card. Whenever I make a card, I always stamp a coordinating envelope. So I'll go ahead and do that just so you see the stamping part of it. So we've got our basic black archival ink, and I'm going to take my bumblebee and I'm going to kind of nice and easy get him inked up and then press straight down. And I always do kind of press on my stamp itself, not wiggling or rocking, and then lift up and look at that. Oh, it is just, I mean, the detail, it's almost like you can see the, I don't know, the little fur or whatever, and the little hairs on the bumblebee on there. I just love that stamp. Okay, we'll scoot those out of the way. Should we put that right there? Okay, actually, nope, I'm not going to move those over there because the next thing that we're going to do now, we're going to actually die cut using our layering circle framelits. And these are the 2 circles that we're going to be using. You can see how they've got the ridge And you want to make sure to always put that side down because the ridge is what presses into the paper and cuts it. So we're going to put that right on there like that. I'm going to grab my Big Shot, put this right there. I've got my magnetic platform, you can see that, and then the one clear cutting plate. I'm going to put the paper down along with the die with the ridges facing down so it makes that cut. And then our other clear cutting pad, and I'm going to crank this handle, and I'm going to try to be kind of gentle with it so that I don't, my camera, I haven't figured quite out yet how to not have it wiggle. Oops, and then when I bump right into it, that's really bad, isn't it? Sorry, guys. I'll get it someday. Work in progress. So there is our circle. I'm going to pop that out, and then we're going to also cut a Melon Mambo, a little bit larger circle behind that. Okay, I'm going to press that through. And I'm going to bring it back just to make sure we get a good cut. Take that clear piece off. And again, love how that just pops right out. Beautiful, beautiful, nice crisp edges on there too. Gonna move the Big Shot out of the way. And we can go ahead and get started on our card. Okay, so we are going to use some adhesive on the back of our bumblebee circle. I'm going to put that on there and then layer him right on there. Then I also want to put some dimensionals. No, what I'm going to do next first actually is the silver sequin trim. I am in love with this trim. Have so much fun just kind of adding a little bling to our projects. And I'm going to use my fast fuse to adhere. I just kind of ran a little bit so I find where the bottom is and I just run a strip along there. And then I can just kind of eyeball it. Just kind of tack it on there and hold it in place because I just kind of want it hanging down a little bit there, and then we can put our dimensionals on the back. And I kind of like to use a couple of these to secure those sequins in place. So we've got those. Okay, now I'm going to scoot him out of the way and I'm going to do some more stamping. So can you see on here the little polka dots, I guess, just little like water splotches almost. I'm going to stamp those, and then our sentiment in our Melon Mambo ink. Okay, so I'm going to start with the sentiment first. Nice, easy tap, tap, tap. I'm going to, oops, I feel like I have little flecks of something on my paper. Get that guy there, and then I'm going to ink up little water splotches and move that stamp pad out of the way. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball it because it doesn't matter as long as you see a few of them. That's all we're really worried about. And then the other thing I did on the inside of our card, because it's black cardstock, I put a piece of white cardstock and then stamped the bumblebee. So I'm going to take this piece right here. Both of these pieces, the layer on the inside or outside and then the one on the inside, are both cut 1/4 of an inch in. So if this card measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, this piece right here measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and same thing on the inside. Okay, so let's stamp our, this is kind of the inside in Melon Mambo. Press that there. And that's kind of cute just like that. You could leave it like that. I am going to add the rest of the kind of the texture on the bumblebee. And I just layer him right over top. So isn't that, oh, it's just gorgeous. Love this stamp set. And you know, so many times I see them in the catalog and I think, oh yeah, those are nice, but they don't really strike me. And then of course, once you start playing with them, they all just become even more beautiful. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is actually stamp on this piece of cardstock. Can you see? We just add a couple of little sprinkles, almost like water splotches. And this stamp that we're using right here is from the Timeless Texture stamp set. This is a great background kind of just lots of beautiful backgrounds. Anyway, we're just using that little stamp in a couple of spots on here. So ink that up. I'm gonna just maybe put one there and one there, and that's it. Just kind of add a little, just to tie it all in is all we're really doing. Okay, then I'm gonna add my adhesive and put this piece. This piece, I should tell you, measures 4 inches by 2 1/4. So then the Melon Mambo piece behind it also measures 4 inches by 2 1/2. Okay, and I'm gonna put that right on there and move it till I get it where I like, and then I press down, hold that in place. Now I'm going to use my fast fuse. Always like to do that. I've not been very good about flicking, have I? Ooh, that's all right though. I got enough adhesive, that'll work. And then I'm gonna move that up a little bit so you see a few more. Could have probably stamped those water flecks down a little bit further, but that's okay. And then we're gonna add some more. There, now I got my flick of my wrist working, and one more there. Add it to our card front like that, and then I'm going to put this piece on. I'm going to peel off the back of my dimensionals, kind of making sure that that's holding those sequins in place. Oh, then I cover up. I could put it over there, but that's okay. I'm covering up my bumblebee, and that happens. This paper, the bumblebees are just kind of scattered all over the place, so but that still looks great. And then I'm going to put this piece on the inside of our card to finish it off. And I've already scored my card, so it's going to make a nice crisp fold when I fold it up. So how about that? Cute, 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 and simple. Love the simple stamping. If you liked any of the products that you saw on this card today, make sure you check out my online store. You can purchase any of those products at amysuzanne.stampinup.net. I will have a blog post about this card, this project that we made today, on my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com. And thanks so much for stopping by and spending some time with me today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.